Okay.
You can just
So
put it.
one of the most important things when you get your clay is that you always keep the clay sealed in the bag because you want it to stay nice and plastic in the plastic sleeve. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a slab that's gonna be big enough for your drawing to go on, and we're gonna do the relief there. And remember, the drawing is 4 by 6. So we need to make sure that the bottom of the clay is gonna be 4 by 6. And right now, that's not quite 6, but that is 4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of shape it right here in the bag.
Spank it.
Make it a little bit bigger than 6. Like that. Measure it, make sure it's 6. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick it up, pull the bag down just a little bit. I would never take it all the way out of the bag because it's very difficult to get back in the bag, okay? Unless you're at the very, very end. So then I'm gonna take it, and I don't want to get any clay on the table because then I have to go outside and get the wet paper towel and wash the table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to take it and slam it down on there so that the bottom is nice and flat, okay? Then in order to get the sides even, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these rods, and I'm not going to lay them flat like this. I'm going to lay them up and down like this, okay? So I'm going to lay them right here next to it.
Next to what?
Next to the clay.
Oh.
And then I'm going to have Hannah hold one and Jason hold the other one.
Helping hands.
But just like right here, helping hands, that's right. Then I'm going to take my string like this, and I'm going to wrap my string around my middle finger like this, so that my thumbs, pretend like you're playing an instrument. Like your thumbs can go like this on the string because the thumbs are gonna hold it down, okay? So I'm gonna take it and push down, very important, take your thumbs and pulling the string tight, push down on here, and then I'm gonna take this, pushing down because I want it to be the same thickness as the rods, so I don't have to roll or anything. All the way through. Take these apart, and then I'm going to ask Hannah to put her finger right there.
Oh, her finger did justice.
Okay, now I don't have to roll it, I don't have to do anything, but if you don't keep your fingers on the rods as you're going down, you're not going to have an even slab. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to measure it to make sure that it is 6 inches by 4 inches. Yep, I have plenty. Okay, so for today, this is all you're going to do. Right? At the end of the period, you're going to take a plastic bag and just lay it over it. It's even okay if a little bit of air gets to this because we want it to be in the leather hard stage tomorrow. Okay? So you'll put this back, but do not put your finger on it. Don't set anything on it because clay is very tactile, especially in the plastic stage. So you don't pick it up either because clay has a memory. Has a weave, right? And if you stretch it, it won't lay flat when it begins to dry. It'll start to curl. So for today, you're just gonna lay a piece of plastic on it, put it on your shelf. This bag, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it, you're gonna make sure that you put the rubber band on it really, really well. Some people even like to take a sponge and add water to it and stick the sponge inside the bag to keep it moist. But what I'm gonna make you do after you put your name all over that is I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and put it inside the trash bag that you either brought or that I gave you, and then tie the trash bag like this in a bag, in a knot, and then put it on your shelf, and I would lay a piece of plastic over this, which I'll give you, and then go ahead and put this all on your shelf for the end of the day. Make sure that your table is clean. The rods go back over there on the shelf. You can wipe this off and put this back on your shelf. Make sure everything is clean by the end of the period. And that's it. That should do us until tomorrow. Okay?
Let's get a round of applause for Miss Smith.